Tarek's still at the back of the side. He hasn't moved an inch. He hasn't budged a muscle. He's in the smoke. Ooh, he is trying his best to repel this push. They're not going to check him. Oh my God! Tarek, patience a virtue! Nothing peanut brain about that.
And no one can plant the bomb just yet. They're trying to make inroads, but Nexus is in the middle, and he takes him out. This is falling to pieces for North. They made a nice rotation, but it doesn't seem like they got there fast enough. AZ up the ladder, takes Otto out, and that's a beautiful 2K from him. What a steal. Nerves of steel from AZ.
Ethan pretty much ran into it and body blocked the USP shot for his friend in Palace. KNG's doing more. This is starting to look better for INTZ. Tarek at the back of the site with the Glock, though, is putting down some pain, and Cello's been found and fragged. Stanislaw has his back covered, but not for much longer. He's actually on the rotation. He's trying to get round here. The bomb is planted for him. Glock is starting to rattle off a few shots, and it's going to be landing more. Stanislaw is keeping them alive in this round. INTZ need to clutch this. They need to get Xander. Just keep on to the side. He's defusing them amongst it. Oh, but Stanislaw with the Glock.
A few seconds, there'll be a range advantage for the USP. As you can see, JW with a headshot, but no frag. That's where the P50s come into play. Exist planting the bomb. JW holding down the choke point. He's bought some time and he's put 2 players in the red. You can see Hunter's on 10 HP. This will not be easy. Exist moving back so he gets to 1 versus 1. He doesn't know where the second player is. You can see Hunter on the site. He's been spotted. Just 1 bullet away from Doom. Hunter dropping the smoke. He goes very, very quickly indeed. And there's no kit for Nexa, so surely he can't do this unless he gets a frag over the smoke. Oof. Quick jiggle from Exist, and he knows he's close. All he has to do is run away now, which he will do. It's a long path, though, so he has to fight now, but he's so close. Has he got it? He goes for the burst fire. Doesn't quite work out, but I think he might have delayed enough. I don't know if he's got this.
It is.
Ooh, it's going to be a close one.
Oh, wow. I can't believe it. That's what I'm talking about, man. That experience from Exist is unreal.
Valda fired off in T-spawn. Kirby's not ready for this. That's the frag. That's a chance. Not the 1v3, surely. One coming from tunnels. Will he plant safe? He certainly will. Valda's probably going to keep hold of W. Nope. Opts to walk. But the higher ground, Nexus just got to be precise, and he does it. Now 1 versus 1. This would be the 1v3 quad kill for match point, major point. Nexus only got to find Yugi. It's the AWP versus the AK, and he's walking in. Nexa cannot be tamed.
Might even pick up the weapon. I think he saw the gun tip there.
Surely he's seen him now. Yeah. Yes, he has.
Hello.
So there's the peekaboo frag, and a second one as well. It's all down to bolts. Cello could do this. He's been tagged down to 2 HP. There's enough time to allow him to think about his next movements, his next steps through into the latter ends of this round.
He's just avoiding bolts at every turn at this point. Right now, though, is Bolts losing track of where he is?
Does he think he's already rotated towards A? Is he going to go for the peek down
the timing? Again, just barely makes it around the corner when Bolts is about to peek.
At this stage,
there we go.
Okay. Oh my goodness, Cello's landed that headshot in the clutch.
Flash from Kirby will reveal its location. Does make it a 1v2. He has utility. Blocks off connector. Nade to try and soften up Yugi should he still be there. Does so. Down to 27. Both of them, though, as the fake comes in, he's hunting with that P250. It's an unlikely duel to win, but by going for it, he makes it a 1v1. Surely not. The nade softened him up and Otond. 1 versus 3 for Crazy, and it lives up to the team's name. That's insane.
If they try and do this slowly, if they try and do this quietly, that's where Maluki can come into his own. He's got the collateral. Maluki! Where has this come from? The ace for Maluki.
See if that's actually going to be the plan. There's definitely been plan into action for No Chance here. They're taking over mid control early. Everyone's involved here. All of a sudden, it's just Letney down into a 1v2. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. And now Letney going to be able to get the bomb planted, so at the very least, Economy's going to tick forward. He knows they're going to be up close. Not very much personal. Letney with 1 headshot in a second. Clutch going the way of Crazy.
Can use that bomb, try and play around it. Problem is, you're feeling very claustrophobic if you mib it, but that's Carrigan deleted. 1v2 now, they know where he is, and that's almost the lineup. Woxic goes in first, offers himself up, and now down to the 1v1. This is unbelievable.
Position. Another smoke has been placed down. Naval J can focus on short. The Orc ripping, tearing, going through all the terrorists, single-handedly locking down the site. Although Moose has a few things to say about that. takes the charge at Furia, dishing out his own damage, and he knows where K-Serato is. It's an aim duel, and Moose comes out clutch again.
Utility remaining, so they don't have Molotovs, but it looks like it will be okay. Almost a lineup. Tapson gets himself one as he uses the patience as much as possible, but he just didn't have enough time. And Xantares, will that actually find somebody? He's not going to throw the nade over the top. He's got an AK-47, James. Oh no!
Oh
What
my
was
days! He
that?
doesn't even realize he killed both of them. He's got no idea. He's like, what? They're both dead? Oh my days! I've just won the round.
And very weird Inferno, insofar as the way the CT side is playing, firstly. And North are playing very, very passive, but they're also trying to mostly stack A if they can.
Or 0-5, I should say.
He finished this half in the lead yet. Not if Able J has something to say about it, but his teammates are being thinned around him. He can now be aggressed on by Breeze, but flicks down and takes the head off his shoulders. Stanislaw, 1-on-2. It's down to the two players. K-Serato faces off against him. He realizes that B side should be clear and is making a fast move across. Going to be going for the plant. It's out in the opening. Actually, he's going to fake that, try and get K-Serato up close. He would have heard the footsteps. K-Serato around the corner. One tap from Stanislaw.
Now they know where at least one of these players are. They'll deal with him, but it's Quito who's the unknown factor. He could do everything right now. Quito, there's the first and the second bomb drop. Down to the 1v1. Takes the peek into Nexa. Quito having to 4K if he wants to pick this round up. He needs the quad kill. Bomb retrieved, tapped by Nexa, trying to bait this peek, and Quito hasn't taken it. He hasn't taken the bait. This time the plant is for real, and Nexa sticks it. Quito emerging from the ramp, and he'll best him.
Wow.
He's got to be careful, though. Beautiful shot onto Letney, but they're still swarming him, but there's still no trade. When are they going to get a frag? There it is. Where is Kyabi? He's up top. I don't think they've heard him. There might be a smoke, though. Smoke diffuse. Is he going to have the spray? There's no kit for either of them. There's the first one to transfer.
Oh!
It makes it look easy, and it's match point for North.
2 kills around the bomb side. JW's got a deagle, so he can do some more damage. The TDs have to cross to the side still. There's the deag. Oh, JW, the aim's good, but the deagle can be unreliable when you're shooting that quickly. And that's a nice shot. JW, he's going for it, and he's absolutely nailed it.
Woxic to catch up. They're both on the rifles. Rings well of Broland. That's a great start. Both of the Red Team's Fnatic players. And just down to one, and now it's none.
Biss now making his way towards the car position. JW opening up for some space. That's some nice headshots coming in from the Fnatic lads, but there's Woxic with his Glock and holding it down by the car position. Is Rops with that P250, and there's one last kill to get, and it's going to go to Exist. He has the kit as well, so there's no messing around trying to find it. And he would just about make it. Could be the most easy map to do it on. It's so open, all the spaces and avenues of attack, as the Molotov will go down towards CT to prevent the CTs from combining their forces quite as easily, as we'll get the push coming in. Frozen takes the first frag there. Frozen gets another headshot. How much more can he deliver? Ways to do all of it. Frozen! Can he find the last frag? Yes, he can! What an absolutely beast performance from Frozen.
And there'll be no multi-frag from Rops on this occasion. Frozen in a 1 versus 2, though. He's close to the site as he sees Yugi repositioning, takes him out immediately. He was in the red. He knows Valdez on the site, waiting for the peek. There it is, straight in the face. Let him know, just a smoke for the molly, and he'll run into a rifle. Not going to work for him. Yugi spots some players by the window. He needs some help, or does he? Delivers the first kill, spots Boxer, going for the no-scope, for the quick scope. Not sure which one, but either way, it looks like another round for North. 2 versus 2, maybe. It's not a bouncing the HG off. Boxer in a rough position with a Mac-10.
Super competitive. Good frag from Gade, unfazed, but the damage done by Woxic's converted by Frozen. He's done it! That will be a 9-6 half, and they managed to overcome it with nothing.
Double AWP retake against the AK-47s. They can't afford to miss a shot, and JW spotted he won't miss a shot, but can he get out of it? Not quite in time. All those efforts trying to crouch will not work out for him. Letney now in the clutch. Can he do it? Yes, absolutely he can.
The terrorists into the open.
8 seconds.
He has to stick it at some point, and they know this. They're going to start to move in. Now they know he's off the bomb. There's 2 seconds left. He knows where KNG is. 1 second to go, and Fury get it done. They actually clutch it with milliseconds to spare. Couple flashes too if any decides. Still thinks, but there's the shadow. It betrays the counter-terrorists.
Molly to the pit. And smoke close short. They're going to try and push it. They're going to isolate Thomas on the site first. He's caught in the open. Woxic gets the kill. Trade is there. Thomas taking... Actually, sorry, it wasn't a trade. It was actually Thomas taking down Frozen before Woxic did. Stiko now in the pit, and Woxic stuck the bomb. Didn't have the post-plant for that defuse. and Woxic's going to be able to take the round and the kill after.
3. Will they try and plant the bomb? There's one player on the bomb side. Brolan being very, very careful. Here's a connection. AZ on all of 3 HP, close to the smoke, soon to back off. He's looking for 2, Brolan, but with the 180, he's got to take the shot. Rotating now on his own. He's got the bomb. 1 versus 2. They have to both be on the A-bomb site. Repositioning, and that's allowed some rotation. He's still looking for a frag. There we go. Valde's been taken out. Yugi by that connector position, and Brolan continues to reposition. 3rd attempt, and he'll plant the bomb. Yugi making his way through connector. Brolan with a flash will reposition. Yugi's waiting for the cross. Brolan with a high flashbang. Will it be spotted? No, Yugi's going to eat it completely. And Brolan's gone elsewhere now, but he's lost track of Yugi at the same time. Yugi's got a better angle, it seems. He's up on the high ground. The flick from Brolan. Absolutely disgusting. 9 HP, and he keeps a clean sheet for Fnatic.
Don't think we're going to see it being put into action, but
If they line up, though, this AK certainly can. They're going to line up. And here comes Bolts with a double spray.
Should be very good if he can predict them in the right timing. There's one. How many more? Just the one, though, as the information is all there, though, for Grux.
Smart stuff from Big. Put the lone man in first, and Grux has a great angle. The bomb's fallen. He's going to try and use a flashbang to maybe change his position. Flashes from both sides, but that will be it. A lovely burst straight in the dome.
Thing is, imagine they still want to try and do damage. Oh, wow! How has this happened? This should have been a done deal. 8 seconds, that bomb could still go down. Trying to deny it.
No
It's
way.
Mippy, but he's been found. There's a bomb plant coming in. It's down to the wire, but with milliseconds left, they've got it planted. Sirison on the flank round has dealt with Chris J. This was a 2v5. Oh, Sirison's missed the shot. Woxic peeks out, and he finally gets it.
Forward, there's one, there's the other one. So much work, a 4K from God B just for 1 round for Big.
Oh my God, he's not supposed to be the guy that's clutching those for his team.
Kirby's got multiple jobs to do, but the HE will take him out. He knows the last player should be on the bomb site, Xantares. A smoke grenade to create some space. He knows he's against an AWP, jumps into the short position, trying to jiggle. Beautiful stuff from him. Can he find a head, though? Yugi creeping. Now he's out in the open. Straight in the dome from Xantares, and it's not over yet. Big move to 7.
Could be their demise, considering the positions, but with Cello going down first, Zan now has a huge task ahead of him. He's going to get the drop onto JNT. More players scurrying out of Palace. Too much to contend with. Nak versus Yell. FAMAS against AK. The time is against Sharks, but Yell has just taken a battering at CT boxes. He has to move away. Going to be a fake plant just to see if Yell wants to go for a re-peek, and now the full plant. Enough time for Nak to pick the slack back up again, but Yell insta headshot with the FAMAS. Push. JNT, that's the bomb down. In an awkward position, RCF is going to use that chaos to his advantage. All the kills going the way of the Sharks. INTZ are going to be resting on Cello. He still has a bit of time to play with, and 80 health remaining. This is doable. This is maybe getting into likely for Cello. He is behind in terms of health, but he's going to have the positional advantage. He's not sure if maybe Exit's gone towards the heaven. He's going to be peeking around the corner, and Cello connects the headshot. That's it done. INTZ 2-0.
We'll see if Valde chooses to use it, or if he just goes to double pick. There's a flashbang above AZ's head. Can't see the players to the right. There's a trade, but a trade back from Valde. Now it's awkward with the AWP, trying to get into position, but he will not be allowed to. Great peek from Valde, and there's another round in the bag for North.
With these smokes blocking them and playing separate angles, they decide that they're going to push forward, press in. But RCF continues to apply the pressure. He's got 3 this round. It's down to Destiny, and the headshot reigns supreme. INTZ going to take their choice of map 16-12.
As they continue to slow things down and deliver headshots with the scout, AZ. 2 players remain. There are 30 seconds for Crazy, and they're barely moving around, but the CTs are. Gade gets taken out, he gets punished, and now North know where one of these players is, and now it's just down to Valde, but again, the clock, the smokes have gone from Ivy. Lenny trying to cross to the site, the bomb's been dropped, and it's very close, straight headshot. Valde just stands, he waits, and they do indeed implode. Doing far too much damage than is reasonable in this situation. He's still alive, and he has a rotation of 3 players as he finally goes down. Lovely frags from Freddy B. And Dennis remains with 14 HP. Colossal damage from Big, more than is reasonable in this situation. And Dennis is still in with a shout. Creeping. He can't be seen in this position until he stands. The bomb's being planted. He sees top plan. It's a free kill for him. And Freddy B's in the red. That's a ridiculous way to win a map. Absolutely ridiculous.